Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video we want to solve for x in this nice square root problem. Where I'm going to start is from this inner radical which says square root of x. Square root of x is simply x raised to power 1 over 2. Now because there is a pre-multiplier which is this x here, so I'm going to say x times root x, which is just multiplying that by x raised to power 1, and then I'm going to apply basic law of indices. There's a law of indices I'm going to apply, which is the one that says when you have a raised to power m times a raised to power n, you simply pick one of the bases and then add the powers like this. So applying this to our problem on the right hand side here, I'm going to pick one of the x's and then I'll say 1 over 2 plus 1, and 1 over 2 plus 1 is 3 over 2, so x root x is simply equal to x raised to power 3 over 2. Now moving on to the radical over it, then I have this radical over this, which means all of this square root of them, like that. Now the square root of this simply means x raised to power 3 over 2, then raised to power 1 over 2. Let's quickly apply another law of indices, which says when you have a raised to power m, then raised to power n, you can simply open up the bracket to give you a raised to power m times n. So applying that also to the right hand side, the equation becomes equal to x raised to power 3 over 2 times 1 over 2 is simply 3 over 4. So now we have done all of this. Now the next aspect we are moving on to is to multiply it again by x. So we say x times what we just got, which is this, which is x raised to power 3 over 4. This is x raised to power 1, and we apply the first law of indices that we applied, which is this one, and add up the powers, which is x raised to power 1 plus 3 over 4. That will give us x raised to power 7 over 4. Okay, and then we can now move on to the radical over all of that, which is simply putting a square root on this, a square root on this, and then another square root on this, and just like we did with this one here, so this is just like saying raised to power 1 over 2 as well, and then this becomes the square root of x dot x raised to power 3 over 4 equals x raised to power 7 over 4, then raised to power 1 over 2. Using the law we applied here, open the brackets by multiplying the powers, so we have x raised to power 7 over 4 times 1 over 2 is 7 over 8. Remember where we stopped, which is right here, so we can move on to the next x. So we are multiplying all of this, which is this radical, by x. So we say x times, but remember what we've gotten for this is now this. So we say x times x raised to power 7 over 8. This is x raised to power 1. And then we say x raised to power 1 plus 7 over 8. And that will give us x raised to power 1 plus 7 over 8 is simply 15 over 8. Because 8 times 1 is 8 plus 7 is 15, then over 8. So that's another value, and then we go to the last radical, which is this square root here, and say square root of that. So we say square root of x times x raised to power 7 over 8 is now the square root of x raised to power 15 over 8, and square roots can be written as 1 over 2. So we say 15 over 8, then raised to power 1 over 2. Opening up the bracket, we have x raised to power 15 over 16. And that's the end of everything on the left hand side, which is the radical. All of this now is equal to what we just got here. And then we have to now equate that to 27. Then we solve for x. Therefore, we say x raised to power 15 over 16 is equal to 27. What do we do from here? 27 can be expressed as 3 raised to power 3, which means x raised to power 15 divided by 16 is equals to 3 raised to power 3. And in order to get rid of this power here, we need to multiply by the reciprocal of that power on both sides. So we say this is raised to power 16 over 15. So this 3 here is the same thing as saying 3 over 1. So we apply the second law we saw earlier by saying x is now, this takes care of this, all of this is 1. So x raised to power 1 is equal to 3 raised to power. Now opening up this bracket, 3 here is 1, 3 here is 5. So we have 16 over 5. Therefore, x is equal to 3 raised to power 16 over 5. And that is our final answer, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button if you are yet to do so. And remember to subscribe to my channel if you are new here. Thank you so much. See you in my next video.